let's say it was a massive brain. Definitely a massive brain. Is
It takes a massive brain to play
a wrinkly brain, if you will.
Oh my gosh!
Speaking
so
of
many
wrinkly brains,
Kosoku has a wrinkly brain.
and Lima has quite the wrinkly brain.
He has a wrinkly brain now.
Despite both of their extremely smooth skins. They're very smooth. They're young.
Stop.
It's going weird.
Stop.
It's getting weird. This is getting
What?
skinny.
They're both wonderful looking men. I'm just telling it like it is.
I mean, you're not wrong.
If anyone would like
Oh,
to...
but right now,
you're
Lima's trying to
Hop in
mess
the stream right
Kosoku
now
up.
and tell me that that's not the truth. You can just leave.
Lima's looking a little bit better than Kosoku right now, gotta be honest.
You're correct. It's just
that's a back
so
air.
out of nowhere. However, it's sour spot though, so Kosoku still gonna be able to live. He's got to find a way. I mean,
Invincibility.
Kosoku needs to start playing the game.
Yeah.
Lima has not let him.
And honestly,
he took all the dice and the money and won't give it back to him.
So honestly though, Bayo is actually, I think, a pretty difficult matchup for Mario, and I could be wrong, but based on theory craft, right? Mario does a lot of either forcing,
great nair.
forcing
was
the
so
grab.
Do you see that nair almost set up Kosoku for a kill?
That spacing
good.
was outstanding from Lima. The fact that that back air missed was incredible.
So I'm gonna explain real quick before everyone goes crazy without just staring at a tier list without thinking about things for a minute. So Bayonetta is a character that thrives on opponents jumping because she has some of the best anti-airs in the game, some of the best air-to-airs in the game as well as some pretty long-range unsafe spacing moves like that for the back air that get her some good situations. Mario is a character that either thrives on getting the grab, which he has to fight through the spacing of the back air and down tilt, which is very difficult. She is outraging him for sure. Oh my god, that was such a good punish.
Yeah, overextension from Lima, gonna find himself losing that stock.
But also Mario likes to jump and try to set up back air or throw out fireballs, which gives free witch times that can be terrible for Mario.
Exactly.
This I think is legitimately a pretty difficult, maybe not like insanely difficult, but a slight slippery slope for Mario.
Definitely. It's one of those matchups, like you mentioned, like looking out, like kind of, like if you look at the tier list, it's easy to think, oh, Mario just beats this character, obviously. But like in Ultimate, we see so many just like a random mid-tier who just beats a top tier for whatever reason. And that's exactly what we're seeing here.
And that's this, and that's death.
Should absolutely
yes.
be, yes.
Definitely.
That's if execution permits, death.
Definitely. I love Lima doing the turnaround up Bs.
Yes, to get that back air as an option.
It's one of those things that you like never thought of doing, but when you see one of the really good players do it, you just like go crazy.
Did you see Lima when Kosoku parried the first hit of that forwarder? Lima used that time to realize that he needed to drift away back towards center stage so that he didn't get punished. That's really smart.
Yes. Oh,
another parry there.
I love the forward tilt from Kosoku here.
Yeah, no, spacing has been great. I mean, Kosoku has done, despite the difficulty in this matchup, great stuff.
Reminiscent of Phenom right there.
Oh, yeah. Taking one out of that Foxy player's book.
Definitely. He stole that diary.
Dude, counter hits have been really good for Kosoku this whole game. It's been after that combo string ends for Bayonetta, and she is, you know, in trouble because she's in that special landing like Kosoku's been able to get something off that.
I love the capes to cover the bullet pressure. So smart. Oh, we could, with Rage Mario, we could see something saucy here.
Ooh. All right, yeah, Lima taking control of center stage. Oh my goodness.
That's a big opportunity.
Oh.
Yes.
Huge opportunity.
Huge.
He missed the platform.
He air dodge. Oh, but he doesn't have any.
Yeah, he
doesn't have the tools.
He decided not to land on that platform. It was going to end that combo early. Kosoku choosing to win this game in an honest fashion.
Honestly, though, he got so much damage off of that interaction. It's not over just because Lima survived.
That was cute. But he could have died.
Ooh, that air dodge was very dangerous, but Lima wasn't ready to react. Down tilt, he tried to do that specifically to set up on that platform.
Fantastic grab. He was waiting there for the afterburner kick, but Lima not gonna give it to him.
Oh my gosh!
The air dodge, that full hop was able to punish coming down with the back air.
And the reason you saw Lima get that back air is because of the way that he dissects people defensively. The way that he beats people on their defense is figuring out their rhythm. And he saw the rhythm that Kosoku wanted to do that spot dodge up smash the first time. He got the spot dodge the second.
Yeah. And up smash as Mario is relatively safe, especially space like that.
Yeah.
If you go for a spot dodge, normally they cannot punish that immediately. Like if Bayo goes for Witch Twist out of shield, I think that just whiffs on spot dodge and then Kosoku gets punished.
Yeah.
Right? But Lima just going for a full hop there, didn't commit to anything, and was able to escape a lot of pressure, was able to recognize that the spot dodge happened, and then come through react back. Clean.
Yes, so good. I mean, Lima's just he's so good to watch. It's so much fun to watch him play. I'm so glad he's back.
I feel like he's playing Bayo and he's flying all over the place, but he straight up plays neutral.
He's, yeah, Bayonetta might be deceptive, kind of like Peach, where they're just pressing a lot of buttons and doing a lot of stuff. There's a lot of effects on screen, but they are very much playing the game with you, and oftentimes they are playing the game all around you.
Yeah, I feel like to play against the Bayonetta and to make adaptation against her, you have to kind of remove all of the visual noise and all of the fun of the game, really. You have to look at her as if she is nothing but numbers and frame data.
Exactly. You got to remove the fireworks and just, it's all smoke and mirrors. You got to really be able to see exactly what's going on.
Take Katy Perry out of the equation.
And who was ready for one hit of Super Jump Punch? Not Lima.
No, not Lima. And I cannot blame the man because, man, that architecture of Pokemon Stadium 2 gets me every time as well.
Very
now
strange.
Kosoku's going to combo only a little bit, but he does get off of that first hit of Super Jump Punch.
That was the bravest down air.
The fastball was really important for it, too, because otherwise you don't get that landing hitbox.
And he would have died.
Yeah.
100%. Ooh, gonna miss.
I love that. A lot of people expect Lima to go off stage, especially when he's down, to try to take a stock, but he's played so patiently, and even with good DI by Kosoku, that he even it back up.
I mean, he's recognizing he doesn't have to. At that percent that Mario's at, and Kosoku, I mean, like you mentioned, how much he likes to jump, you're gonna find that back air once Kosoku gets back on stage.
Oh my gosh.
And he's still continuing the pressure. Jeez Louise.
Even after all of these bat withins, Kosoku's taking that time to react and continue the string, but 61%. Oh, he tried to catch him sliding in.
Oh my gosh, Lima got in once and he did 75.
Yeah, he got 60 off of Kosoku whiffing an aerial on his own combo. Said that's my combo now. Now we're up to 119 on like 2 interactions.
That's the Bayonetta special. I was in disadvantage and now you're in disadvantage.
Yeah. That's for real.
Oh,
he got the
ledge trump.
And the reason Kosoku died right there is because he dropped down low enough to do double jump up B. I think maybe expecting Lima to get to the ledge quicker so that he could trump him. Instead, it went the other way around, and that's why Lima's got the lead.
Yeah, and it just wasn't ready to buffer anything, wasn't ready to DI the ledge trump.
Yeah, small lead nonetheless, but I mean, hey, a lead's a lead.
That's a down throw, tries to set up, maybe if Lima DI's in on the forward throw, then you get a back air.
That's still good.
Yeah.
No, that's exactly
Fantastic
what Kosoku
on
wanted.
smash.
We saw him do that a little bit in game 1 as well, where he would get Lima off stage, and then he would walk forward and walk back a little bit. He did the classic Kosoku shimmies, right?
Yeah.
To get his opponent to act, and then his reaction time takes it.
Yeah, I mean, you saw him prep that on that last stock earlier. He did an up tilt, whiffed it, so you knew he was thinking of that option.
What the heck was that?
That was
Wild.
That was some classic Lima.
That was bizarre.
My
Oh,
gosh.
double back air.
That was also classic Lima. See, he's content to literally just sit in the corner and throw out tilts because he wants to be able to run off stage and easily get that upward
Exactly.
He
ABK.
outranges the Mario so well, he's waiting for Mario to either jump.
Which he has to.
Swing.
I mean, that back air pressure is too good to not use it.
That back air is certainly good enough to use whenever you please, especially when somebody can build the sets behind.
Kosoku kept it real close, but Lima played to his strengths, tried to stay out of that range, abused the spacing of that back air, abused the strength of his air airs and his anti-airs.
Yeah, I mean, it really, like you were saying, really abused like that matchup. I mean, you saw Kosoku every time, like in that last corner pressure game, like Lima had 0 stage presence. He was on the corner, trapped on that ledge, and Kosoku was just pressuring, walking back and forth, like you mentioned, those shimmies. And as soon as he went for that jump back air, normally safe, Lima, dash off, side B,
Boom.
up B, back air, you're dead.